guys, and welcome back. Before I start this video, I know I did say that the next video was going to be a fall outfits. As you can see, the weather is very gloomy and just not the best, and I don't even want to be bothered with trying to go out and film in this when light comes in. You know, it's better when there's sun, and there's really not much sunlight, but I still wanted to get a video out this week. And I am still going to do the fall outfits, definitely. I have Friday off. There's no school Friday first. I don't know what. I don't even know. I just got out of school. It was just like a weird Monday. You know, one of those like really awkward Mondays that just a lot of weird stuff. Like, not really weird things are happening, but it's just really weird. I don't know how to describe it, but I only have like one little bar left on my battery thing. I need to charge it, so I need to hurry up and get into this. I always ramble. Now let's get into what the video is actually about. I'm going to be talking about standards. Kristen and I were having a really good talk a few weeks ago maybe about standards and having standards, and you know, standards being too high and not having standards at all. So I'm just going to just talk about that. For me, I feel that having standards is a good thing, because when you have standards, it lets people know that you know what you want for yourself. Versus when someone doesn't have standards, you're kind of like, well, what do you want for yourself then? I'm gonna start off with my standards. The only reason that I say that my standards are high is because no one has met them, but then I have to remember I am in high school. No one's looking for a serious relationship. You know, the good stuff comes later on in life. You know, the commitment and the loyalty, you know, that comes later on in life when people are mature and ready and, you know, committed to, you know, be in that and stuff. So, you know, so I have to remind myself that sometimes, because, you know, I just get ahead of myself. But my standards, I'm talking about standards like that people have for people in general, you know, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever. I used to have like these standards that were ridiculous and that made like no sense at all. Like, I used to be like, you know, his hair has to be a certain way, he can't like be a certain color. Like, I just was like ridiculous. But I also had a confidence problem myself. I didn't like myself, so I didn't want to be with anyone who looks like me. But you know, I reevaluated myself, I educated myself, and I realized that, you know, it doesn't matter. I don't care what color your skin is. You can be as dark as me, you can be darker than me. I find all skin tones beautiful. I honestly don't care. It doesn't bother me at all. The one thing I don't like is when guys have their pants sagging low. I don't like that. That's one thing for me. I don't care how smart you are. If you come up to me with your pants low to your knees, I'm not going to be interested, and I'm not even going to want to talk to you. But me being the person I am, I will still give you a chance. All about your personality and your brains. Are you smart? Do you have goals? Do you see yourself being somewhere in a few years? You know, do you know what you want for yourself? You know, are you how do I describe? I don't even think this is a word. Well-leveled person. You know, are you, you know, there? I guess I don't know. I don't really care how you look, honestly, as long as you're just, you know, put together and, you know, you smell nice. I mean, you don't have to wear expensive cologne and stuff like that. I just want someone, you know, who looks, you know, together. They show that they care about themselves and their appearance. But, you know, I don't care about the looking all perfect. No, I don't look perfect all the time either. I don't dress up all the time either. I mean, my school uniform, like, I don't even care. Like, guys will be like 30 and they'll be looking there like they're 15. Like, you can wear Jordans and stuff if you want, that's fine, but, you know, dress it up a little bit, make it look more you know. I don't know, I'm not into all the Jordans and stuff, and I don't know, I kind of find it annoying when guys are like into Jordans and stuff like that. But, you know, that's their thing. Like I said, people have standards. There are people who will only date girls with blonde hair or with brown hair or girls with natural hair. Like, everyone has standards. So I think having standards it's important. You know, you want to know what you want for yourself, but you want to have realistic standards. Having standards where the person, like, people will say, oh, I don't want to be with a person, I don't want to be with someone who's dark as me or darker than me because I don't want my baby to be too dark. Like, you sound so uneducated. Like, really? Like, come on. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, I don't want children, but if I ever do decide to have children, I don't care what color my man is. Like, my children are just going to be beautiful because they're going to be beautiful, no matter how dark or how light their skin is. Like, have realistic standards. I mean, well, to me, that's not realistic because that's just my opinion, you know. Like I said, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but and don't let other people's standards lower your confidence. Because I used to be so unhappy with myself when guys would be like, oh, I only like girls with this kind of hair and who dress this way and who have bodies this kind of way. I used to be like, well, I'm not like that at all. But then I was like, you know what, I'm not like that. I don't want to be like that. So honestly, realistic standards for me are paying more attention to the person's personality and how the person is, not how much money they have, how they dress, and their looks. I mean, I see people every day, and I don't think every person that I see is like, oh my god, Drop Dead gorgeous, like he's so cute. Like, not all the time, but sometimes the guy that's not the cutest is like the smartest and the coolest guy, and you know, is the guy you might want to give the time of day to. So I'm willing to get to know you as long as you approach me respectfully, you know, and you know, don't come out your mouth all crazy. And but like, I like guys who are funny, someone who can make me laugh, because I love to laugh. Educated conversations, I love to talk just about everything, politics, religion, not in public, but you know, like I feel like discussing like politics and all that stuff and like religion and all that in public is just like too much. But I do like to just have talks about it, because I'm always so curious about things and why people believe in what they believe in and all that stuff. But I like to just have talks about everything, you know, aliens, the clouds. Like I like to have talks. Someone I can just have a good time with, someone who isn't just always into, you know, let's get down and dirty. Like, we can't just go out and just have fun and just, you know, talk and eat good food, you know. I mean, my man definitely is going to have to be vegan, because that's all I eat is vegan food, really. Standards, I don't know, I'm not gonna say that they're high, because they're not. They're just, I have not around people who are like that, you know. But that doesn't mean I'm not willing to get to know people who aren't that way. I mean, I don't know, honestly, I'm just willing to get to know you. But I think that having standards is definitely something that you should have. There's nothing wrong with having standards. It just, like I said, it just shows what you want for yourself. And people think, oh, so you have standards, like, I don't know, I don't know, people look at you a kind of way, like, I don't know. I wanted to make a video and just talk about that. Like, what are y'all thoughts on having standards? Do you have standards? Are they too high? Do you not have any at all? Or do you feel your standards are too low? You know, thumbnail, whatever you don't think. I just wanted to share my basically opinion on it. That's really what this video was. So, you know, if you like it, that's cool. If you don't, I mean, don't care. But you can definitely give this video a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe. This week's positive quote: go around life knowing and believing and telling yourself that, you know, you can get through things and, you know, do what you want and stuff, and just always push yourself to, you know, get places. I'm a mess, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I tried my best with the quote. Next week's video and quote will be a lot better. But I'll see you guys all next week. And thank you for watching. Remember, subscribe, comment below. I might do a Q&A sometime soon. I don't know. Comment some questions or video ideas. Oh my god. And yeah.